I'm Steve Turano with Ask a Real Expert. This answer is going out to Fahd in Kuwait. He says, Steve, this starvation mode, is it fact or fiction? Is it real or is it a myth? He says, if I eat 700 to 1,000 calories a day and do cardio 4 times a week and work out, what would happen? He says, I've always been overweight and I've been overweight as a kid. I really kind of need to know the answer because it would really help. Well, Fahd, I think the answer will help a lot of people. I think so many people are obsessed about this quote-unquote starvation mode or your metabolism shutting down, that they eat too much or they're constantly eating and they're not doing the things they need to do, like watch what they're eating, total up their calories, and exercise consistently and intensely on a regular basis. You see, people who are overweight or who haven't exercised are not in jeopardy of running into starvation mode. Now, people who are very, very, very overweight, their metabolism is not really elevated. Okay, so their metabolism is already slowed down because their body is not used to giving up or utilizing calories. But the problem is that starvation mode has made them fat. Now, if we're talking about getting into starvation mode, and I've said this before, you have to really lower your body fat to very, very, very low levels and keep them there for a very long period of time. Like somebody who's in bodybuilding contest shape and they're going to be doing 3 or 4 shows week after week after week. The average person is not like that. The average person is overweight. The average person in America is very overweight. So that person doesn't run the risk of running into starvation mode. Remember, their metabolism is slow. We want to speed up their metabolism. Their metabolism is slow because they're out of shape, not because they're not eating. So we want to speed their metabolism up even by decreasing the amount of calories. By decreasing the amount of calories and exercising, it's the exercise that speeds up the metabolism. So as long as you have additional body weight to lose, you or anybody else, you can exercise and not have to worry about your metabolism slowing down if you decrease your calorie intake because you have additional fat to lose. Your body will utilize that fat as an energy source. And again, many people don't realize that their metabolism is slow because they are couch potatoes. We want to speed that metabolism up through activity. And also, here's a key factor. We don't need as much protein, as I've said 1,000,000 times. So that decrease in your caloric intake is not going to affect your muscle building because we don't need that much protein to begin with. So again, we've got a couple things occurring here. We want to speed up your metabolism because somebody is overweight, so we want them to exercise. We want them to lose weight and create a calorie deficit by eating less, eating healthy, and exercising more. But we're worried about having our metabolism shut down or go into starvation mode. That's not going to happen even though you're dieting because you're actively burning calories and you still have fat to lose. And oh my gosh, am I still going to build muscle on a calorie deficit? Yes, because the muscle building calories come from the carbohydrates you eat and the proteins you eat and the fact that you're lifting weights. All those things come into conjunction. So again, most people either don't exercise hard enough, consistently enough, or they're eating too much because they're worried about this starvation mode. This starvation mode is not happening to 99% of people that I mentioned because of those reasons. I'm Steve Turano. Train smart, train hard, love your body.